Coming up in this episode of the Joe Somebody Show, I'm going to tell you why I'm no longer going to be working the same place that I've been working for the last 10.5 years. And also some really exciting news. Stay tuned. Yes, that's right. I am leaving my job. I'm resigning. Sayonara. But it's not a bad thing. And unfortunately it has nothing to do with traveling around the world on a cruise ship making vlogs. Or any other kind of video making job thing. As most of you probably know, when I'm not making videos or taking pictures of my dinner to share on Instagram, I work at a job as a network engineer. Well, more of a network engineering consultant, and I've been at the same company doing it for the past 10.5 years. The company that I work for is great. It really is. They're a wonderful company, and they've really been there to help me grow and develop, and I really appreciate everything that I've gotten from my experience and my time there. But as it happens, I feel like I might have got to a point where I've outgrown said company, and I just think that I'm doing what's best for me to pursue other avenues. I have an overwhelming sense of guilt actually for leaving the company that I've been with for so long and that's done so much for me and helped me, blossom into this wonderful young man that I am. But at the same time, I really have to do what's best for my family and for my career as a whole. So starting January 1st, I will be working full-time as a person. Starting January 1st, I'll actually be working full-time for a company doing their IT support instead of doing consulting. That's going to be a very different thing than what I'm used to, but at the same time I feel like it's going to be so good. It's hard to be a consultant. You run around from customer to customer, you have to keep up with all of their information, all of their passwords, and be available whenever they need anything by email, cell phone, text message, and all of those things, and it's really a lot for one person to deal with. So I'm excited and I'm looking forward to this new position so I can just worry about the one company and the one set of passwords and the one network and the one set of software packages and all of that sort of stuff. It's going to be different, but it's going to be good. I feel like it's going to be good. Along with this new job comes a raise, which is great, but also losing some of the perks that I've earned over the past 10 years at my other company. I'm going to go from getting paid every week to getting paid twice a month, which is going to be budgetarily difficult. And though I think it will take some time to get used to all of the changes with my the amount that I make and how often I get paid and all of those things, I still think that I'm optimistic and I'm really looking forward to this new opportunity. I've been negotiating a lot with the company over the last couple months, and it's really taken a lot out of me, a lot of time. It's just really stressful, and it's been just an exhausting thing in itself to worry about leaving the job that I've been at for so long and the possibilities of this new job. And as if that wasn't stressful enough, my wife and I are trying to buy a house. But Joe, don't you have a house? It looks like there are walls around you right now. Why yes, weird person, I do have a house, except that I don't own it. This house is a rental house, and we like this house, but it's just not ours. We've actually been renting since 2009, so, all of our money goes into paying somebody else's mortgage, and this house, though it's a great house, it just does not have some of the things that we want, some of the higher end finishes. It's an older house, and I don't want to change it because it's not my house. So we've gotten pre-approved for a loan, and we found a house that we absolutely love. And we're very excited about it. But like everything else in life, it's a very complicated process, and I don't know at what point we're actually going to be like, yay, we got the house, until our actual closing date. As of right now, everything's good. We're pre-qualified, we filled out paperwork, they've sent it to underwriter people that then have to send it to somebody else, and they're gonna sit on it for a while, and if everything goes good, we should close on January 31st, or 30th. One or the other. So if all of that goes as planned, a couple days after that, we'll start going into the house and we're going to repaint some of the walls and that kind of stuff before we move. So February should be a busy time for us. But that might explain why I've been a little bit aloof lately in the video making, RealCruisers.com stuff and everything else that I do, I've been a little bit slack, and it's because I'm worried about a job and getting a loan and finding a house and getting it appraised and doing an inspection and paying earnest money and transferring money from here to there and job stuff and filling out paperwork and Christmas. I don't know why we decided to do all of this right here at Christmas and the end of the year, but we did, and I just hope that it's all worth it in the end. This is not an apologetic video saying I'm sorry I haven't made a video lately because blah blah blah. I'm not sorry that I haven't made a video lately, but I felt like you might want to know why. Video making is a fun thing. It's something that I really enjoy doing, but it is not my source of income, and it is not probably going to have very much, if any, impact on my future or my financial situation. So I have to do this. And for you nerds or anybody else that's interested, one of the perks of this new house is 50 meg fiber optic internet connection. 50 meg up and down. Oh yeah. Earlier today I was uploading a couple pictures to my photo blog thingamajig. It cut off Netflix. I can't stand slow internet. I'm an IT guy. I play with computers and internet and things all the time, and actually part of my job is to be able to remote from here into work sometimes to fix things, and it's just a nightmare if you have slow internet. So I am looking so forward to having a 50 meg fiber optic internet connection. Nerd. Hashtag nerd. Well, that's really all I wanted to say. I just wanted to let you guys know some of the things that are going on in our life. We had a very good Christmas, but ultimately we were just very stressed about everything. So kind of just glad that Christmas is over with, to be honest. You know, it's just one less thing to worry about. And my wife and I actually didn't really exchange gifts because we were trying to make sure that we have all of our stuff together to get this house deal going. And it's kind of like we're buying this house for each other's Christmas if it all pans out the way that we hope. So that's a pretty nice Christmas gift. Wouldn't fit under the tree. But thank you very much for watching. I'm Joe Somebody, and I will see you next time.